What's going on, everybody? All right, so we are out here in Palmer, Massachusetts. We are going to check out Asylum Fitness today. It's funny, I've lived up in Massachusetts my whole life. I've never really been out to Palmer, so this will be an interesting one. But Asylum Fitness, here we go. Alright guys, so when we walk in, we have the front entrance desk right in front of you. Over here to the left, it looks like the cardio section. Then over here to our right, we have a little seating area. We've got the desks. I'm assuming they're personal training and sign-up desks. Down here we have a little hallway, which leads to a private bathroom, looks like. So if you don't want to use locker rooms. And then they have a room rented out for Bay State hearing aids, a separate business in here, looks like. And then over here we've got two tanning beds. So equal lie down tanning beds, just your generic tanning beds it looks like. So we've got their Mediterranean room and whatever this room, the Caribbean I think it's called. So two lie down tanning beds, nothing crazy. But yeah, that's over here in the corner. The gym looks very clean in compared to some of the gyms we've been to. So as we head back around, we've got the main floor and lockers over here on the right-hand side. So right when we walk in, if you go straight, it's going to take us into the main gym. They've got some merch if you're interested in the Asylum Fit t-shirts, and then they've got the waters, pre-workouts, and everything behind the desk. And then they actually have a charging station. So if you don't have an iPhone plug or your Android plug, they've got them set up for you. Little office area over here. And now that takes us into the main gym over here. So as we continue into the main gym, if we head over here to the left, that's going to take us into the cardio section. So we head back here. They do have a couple little pieces over here. As you can see, the assisted pull-up and dip machine. But the back row, we've got the arc trainers and the stair steppers. And then in the back, we can see in the mirror, but in the back, as we head over it, they do have a Jacob's ladder. So that's super cool. You don't normally see that in many gyms. They've got a couple rowing pieces right over here with the spin bikes and some ellipticals. All right. So if we come over here through the second row of cardio pieces, we've got more ellipticals. You can see the treadmills up in front. So a whole row of ellipticals, matrix style as well. And then they've got the treadmills, more than enough treadmills for you to get your cardio in. And that brings us back over to the beginning area. Check them out, Asylum Fitness. So, starting back here, walking us through the machines, we have your kind of odds and ends. We've got a lot of the leg pieces over here. They have some Nautilus Nitro pieces. They have hammer strength and Cybex. That tends to be the majority of pieces when it comes to the equipment lines, which are all high-end brands. So we've got the Cybex section over here. Not any specific order, but we've got your back machine, your shoulder, lateral raise. You've got the arm machine, bicep, tricep. Next door over here. And if you take a look down, it's kind of separated into the machine category. So it's the Cybex line over here. So you've got all of your chest, your legs, your back, your shoulders. We've got the chest presses over here, the leg curls, and then your press right next to it. And then that's going to take us into the hammer strength line. So they have some cool combo pieces. Here's a bench press with a dip combo, and then we've got an incline press right here with a lat pull down. So I have never even seen combo hammer strength pieces, so that was pretty cool to check out. Also maximize the space that you have for machines. So hammer strength line, they do have a unilateral ham curl plate loaded, which is super cool. You don't see that often in many of the gyms. So you've got the Cybex line over here on the left. You've got the hammer strength over here on the right, and then just kind of giving you an idea, you've got the chest, you've got triceps, you've got your normal chest press over here for the hammer strength, and then you've got your legs, ham curls, ham extension, quad extensions, glute kickbacks right here for the Cybex line, and then you've got a hip press, so bilateral hip press, Smith machine right over here in the corner. And then that's going to take us into the free weight area more so. So now we've got the incline bench. They have probably 5 or 6 benches, which is actually pretty solid. So we've got incline, we've got 2, then we've got flat, and so we've got 3 flat, it looks like, 2 inclines. Nice cable machine right here. They do have the locker rooms over here, and we're not allowed to film in the locker rooms, so they are over here when you walk in straight. If you go to your right, we've got the men's locker room. So they just asked that we did not film inside the locker rooms, so no locker room footage, but they are your locker rooms, clean, no complaints, plenty of locker space. So that brings us back to the multi-cable machine right over here. So we've got the free weight floor now. Again, our row of benches. We've got some dumbbells and pre-made barbells up over here. Cable machine with the red. Another cable machine, Life Fitness, right here as well. Then we have your pec deck, front and back for chest and back. And then it takes us into this little side room out here in the back, which is kind of like a functional training area. They've got some unique pieces. They've got this hip thrust, and then I've not seen this combo piece ever, but it looks like you have access to do a ton of different things. Landmine, boxing, TRX, the battle ropes are set up, so it's a functional piece for sure. They've got your stability balls, a jump box, another cable set up out here, some more dumbbells, and then you can see the benches, women doing your hip thrusts, and then just your BOSUs. They've got an arm bike. Not sure why that's over here, not with the cardio, but that's cool to see. Another Smith machine over here, and then we've got the benches with the bigger dumbbell area over here, all the way in the far back, directly opposite the entrance, and it looks like they go up to 70. Not bad. We've got the squat rack over here with the bumper plates. They've got another cable machine. Guys, they got plenty of cable machines. They've got plenty of cable attachments. Looks like a lot of newer pieces too, which is nice to see. And some different pieces. Another lat pull down, another cable machine over here in the back corner. So you guys got plenty of options. It's very clean, well kept gym. They've got the leg presses and squat rack over here in the corner. Shoulder press right here, and that brings us back to our line of benches. So again, the hammer strength rows, the Cybex rows, and then the free open plate loaded gym. They have, like I said, the Life Fitness, the Nautilus, the Cybex, and the hammer strength lines. So all in all, solid pieces of equipment. Very clean gym. I actually had the owner come up talk to me for about 40 minutes. So I believe it's Gary. Super cool guy, super inviting. It's a family-owned gym. Guys, definitely, if you're in the Palmer area, it is worth checking out. Memberships are super inexpensive. They do have personal training, and we give this gym a 4 out of 5 on the